Hi everyone, this is Isha from Preview.
Hi, my name is Nicole Arcano, Previous Beauty Assistant.
Hi everyone, I'm Mauro Rodriguez, Preview's Associate Social Media Editor.
I'm here to tell you all about my favorite fragrances that I wear every day. Okay, first fragrance is actually Izia by Sisley. And if you look at it, I've pretty much gone through the bottle. There's not a lot left. Now, I started wearing this in 2017 when I first discovered it. One of the things I like about it is the fact that the name Izia is actually a Polish nickname for Isabel, which is also my real name. So I kind of was drawn to it right away. Now, in terms of the scent, this is actually built around the scent of a rose, which you won't actually get the moment you spritz it, but it's based around a very unique kind of rose. And the top notes, which are very evident, include bergamot, which is a nice citrusy scent if you like it. This is definitely a perfume to consider. It instantly gives me a sense of brightness the moment I spritz it on. And it's not a light scent, it actually dries down with a bit of a full body. It's definitely a zesty, fruity floral that I find very unique. Like when you first sip a freshly pressed orange juice and you feel like that sour but sweet flavor on your tongue and you're like, sarap asip. It's kind of like that, but it feels very nice. And I love spritzing this first thing in the morning right after I take a shower because I feel it also wakes me up and clears my head for the day. It definitely leaves me with a bright feeling.
When it comes to signature scents, it's Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. And as you can see, my bottle is very well loved. So what I love about this is that even if it's mostly citrus, it's not super bright or overpowering. For me, it's the right kind of fresh and clean and comforting that I love wearing every day. And if I were to compare it to something, it actually reminds me a bit of baby cologne, and I mean that in the best way possible, because for years I've been looking for something like baby cologne, but more grown up and a little bit luxurious, and this is exactly that. I consider this my no-brainer scent because every time I don't know what to wear, I just reach for this and it never fails me. And it actually gets me a lot of compliments, more than a lot of the fragrances in my collection, so that's something to consider also.
So my favorite scent is the My Burberry perfume. So quick backstory, I'm really not a scents or perfume person. Growing up, my mother really loved fresh fragrances or out of the shower, those like very citrusy and quite floral and sweet. And somehow I grew up with that and it wasn't really reflective of my personality. And then when I discovered this around 5 to 6 years ago, I realized now, wow, para may women's fragrances that are kind of a little bit more musky. It's not overly sweet. And that's why I gravitated towards this. It says on the website that it's supposed to smell like a London garden after the rain. And it's so funny because I love the rainy season. I do love the smell of like the grass after the rain. And there's sort of like this very masculine feel to it too. It has bergamot and patchouli in it. There's still a lot of floral notes in it, but it's not overpowering, which I super like.